The Combine is here. It's one of the best weekends of the offseason. You get to watch these college prospects run on the track. You get to see the workouts. You get to see the interviews. You get to see the snotty fantasy analysts ask them questions to Caleb Williams, which is funny in all regards and sad at the same time. But you get to see some of these under-the-radar prospects or these on-the-bubble prospects really showcase what they can do. Theo Johnson did that last night. Theo Johnson came in and said, hey, you need to think about me some more. This is my job interview. I own this. I'm going to put the stamp on things. And he went off. 4.57, 40-yard dash. He scored a 9.99 RAS score. Relative athletic score. Did well on that. His 20-yard split, 2.62. 1.55, 10-yard split. 3-cone, 6.15. His worst, but was good. That was his worst number. But that was good for size regarding his 259 pounds at 6'6". So we got size, we got height, we got length to him. A good shuttle at 4.19. Broad jump of over 10 feet. 39.5-inch vertical. Theo Johnson came in. He rocked it. He made money this weekend. Now, talking about Dynasty Fantasy Football in the tight end position. Where he was going in mock drafts was around the 4th round. He was a late round flyer. That's where people were drafting him at. Now he's going to be pushed up to the 3rd round. And now we're watching him on draft day because we look at this athleticism. We look at the potential. We look at the length on him. And we see those intangibles. And if he goes to a team that matches up, what if the Bengals go offensive line? They pick him up in the 2nd round. What if that happens? Where are you jacking him up in the rankings? He could go in the 2nd, late part of the 2nd, early 3rd round. What are you going to do if that happens? Or another team, just drop that in the comments below. That would get you excited. He made some money. He's jumping some rounds. That being said, you're watching where he goes. I'd be interested if he goes in a supreme landing spot. And I'm also interested when I'm in my drafts and the running backs are filtered out. The wide receivers are filtered out. And now it's time where I have the movability in my draft to go to other positions because I tapped those wells. And if Theo Johnson's there, I'm excited. I'm scared that he's going to be gone before that happens. Personally, and honest to God's truth, I already have enough shares in Devy because I drafted him a few years ago when he was coming out as a freshman because I saw the athletic numbers, I saw the scouting reports on him, and I took a flyer, and I'm in some deep Devy leagues, and I might stay put right there because I'm also pushing my limit with my threshold of shares on Theo Johnson already in my Devy leagues. I might draft a couple shares if he comes to me at cost, but I'm already in on Theo Johnson, but that was a cheap bet due to reading the scouting reports, looking at the tape, and just saying, hey, tight end, going to Penn State, highly ranked in the recruiting rankings, who has some upside with the athleticism. Let's make this cheap bet. He's free. Let's see what happens. Looks like we're getting a turn up right now, but still, we got to wait for the NFL draft. We got to see the team fit, and tight ends take a few years to develop. That being said, knowing that, you got to be very frugal with the tight end position. Watch where he goes in the draft. Watch where he goes in your draft. If it's the right cost, pull the trigger. But what I'm going to say in every tight end video, you tap that wide receiver and running back well dry, start looking at the tight ends, especially in this year's draft. Last year's draft, it was stacked that tight end. You still was frugal, which that frugalness got you Sam Laporta over Kincaid, but still, the talent level in this year's draft is a lot less compared to last year. Theo Johnson, though, for him, he's making some money. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.